What once felt like a blessing turned out to be a curse. As a kid, I genuinely believed I had a rare gift. I could drift off to sleep instantly and remain deeply asleep no matter where I was. When friends or relatives mentioned struggling with insomnia or tossing and turning all night, I couldn't relate. To me, falling asleep seemed effortless, even bizarrely easy. On camping trips with the Boy Scouts, I'd be the only one waking up refreshed after a full night's rest. I could lie flat on cold ground and be out like a light, completely undisturbed. My family used to tease me about nodding off in class or during long, dull movies, but deep down, I knew they envied me, especially my mom, who constantly battled insomnia. I couldn't help it. Sleep just came naturally. I even entertained the idea that I might be some kind of superhero, Sleep Man. I'd proudly boast to my friends about my uncanny ability to sleep anywhere, anytime. They didn't believe me until I proved it by sitting up, shutting my eyes, and slipping into sleep right in front of them. But my so-called superpower had a dark side. Despite clocking in long, uninterrupted hours of sleep, I never felt energized. I was always groggy, always weary. I chalked it up to just loving sleep that much. Why would I waste time on boring conversations, TV shows, or homework when I could indulge in the sweet release of sleep instead? Then everything shifted when I turned 17. I had just earned my driver's license and was heading home from school one afternoon. While driving, I started fantasizing about the nap I'd take as soon as I hit the couch. Then, in a flash, everything went black. I came to with the front of my car crumpled against another vehicle, my arms scraped and bloody, my body aching all over. Panic set in. I had always known I could fall asleep in an instant. But I believed I had control. I was wrong. The most devastating part? A young girl in the other car had been seriously injured, so badly that she would never walk again. After emergency responders checked me out, the police and doctors launched an investigation. They had to rule out reckless behavior, drug use, or alcohol, but none of those applied. Eventually, the doctors reached a conclusion that shattered everything I thought I knew. I wasn't gifted. I wasn't special. I had an undiagnosed neurological disorder, narcolepsy. That ability to fall asleep at the drop of a hat wasn't a skill, it was a symptom. Though I wasn't legally punished for the crash, I was left with a heavy burden. A child's life was permanently changed because of me. My driver's license was revoked immediately. There's no safe way for someone like me to operate a vehicle. There are entire careers I'll never be able to pursue because the risk is too high. I always dreamed of becoming a teacher, but how could I responsibly look after a classroom if I might pass out mid-lesson? What I once thought was a remarkable talent turned out to be the source of tragedy, for me and for an innocent little girl.